All right, welcome everybody. Monday, great day. Start to the week. Market is a little flat this morning. Just want to welcome everybody covering the consumer. We just doing a quick 9:45 review of the market, getting the day started. We already had a couple of stocks that we like, AMD, Nvidia, looking pretty good this morning. Like if they can hold, can be a good setup. If you missed it this morning, you probably want to look at it this afternoon to see if you can make a swing trade into it. Yeah, everything we talk about here is educational purposes only. We're just gonna sit here and go through a few stocks. Options Willie be coming on. We got Cecil on with us right now, and whoever else might jump in and pop in. Another stock that was good this morning. Excuse me. Cecil was Affirm, man. Dang it. Now this is one I just talked with Billy about, and it done popped already. Let me
Really?
Yeah, look at this thing. See, it don't have the RSI that we want yet, the strength, but the fact that it's popping back above the 20 off this nice squeeze in here, like a rising wedge almost, man. This is, man.
Wow.
I still think this has a lot of room to the upside. I mean, it came from 176, bro. That's the high. All the way down to 48. So this thing definitely on the road. So if we get the confirmation on the market that we're looking for, this is a stock that we should target, is Affirm. We still got this struggling on the Qs. We haven't been able to break back above the 20 or the 200. It's 360 is close, but every time it attempts to go, it fails. So the longer that this happens, the more I'm gonna worry about the market, man. We're just not getting that strength or that breakout yet, and it's been going on for a few days now. So usually, sometimes they take time to break out, but sometimes they don't. I mean, sometimes it's a tell that it's just not there. The buying is not there, even though some of these stocks are starting to look good. But you can see how this trend is just coming to this top.
Yeah.
It's felling.
Wow.
Kind of hard to see on this platform. I probably should, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Let me open up another window, and we can break it that way. So you can see here on the SPY. You can see how on this downward trend. Let me remove some of this craziness. Clear drawing sets. Okay. So you can see here how this downtrend here is just holding in place. Now it won't let me draw a trend line. I cleared them. Now they won't let me draw it. What happened? So you can see how this trend line is just staying in place. It popped there, but it's really clear that this thing is not. It's just really won't break it, man. Even if you draw the trend line down, we just sitting there, man. Let me go out further.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Let me go 3. Still tight. So we really need to get back above there, man, because this is in a nice down move. Let me go to the Qs. It's kind of probably wrong one. Qs. Slide this off over to the side more. Go to a year. It's the same thing. You can see it's the same exact thing, man. We right there on the edge of it. And we popped and then we failed. That was that gap down I was worried about. So we really need to fill this gap between this 360 and 370. And then we'll know we can go a lot higher. But even then, you can see if we break down the whole complex of the buying and selling, we draw this trend line. This area 370 is really a strong area, man. We get back above 370, then we can get our buying. Because these people that was down in here is gonna come back into the market. But you can see.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it failed here. Then it crossed here, and that led to the run. which gave us like a M pattern, and ended up getting a double top here, and it failed. 370 to 410. We went from 370 to 335. So what's that? 370, that's what, 30, 40 points up. And then we see we almost went 40 points down. So, and if you really want to draw, it was from 400 to 370. So we almost, the M kind of played itself out pretty well there as far as measurements. So if the Qs can hold today, and we can get back above 370 in the next day or two, we got a good, and we can confirm. So like here, you can see we broke out here, and then it followed Drew, and then it held. You can see like they tried to test to push the market back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once they saw that they couldn't push it back down, the sellers gave up, and you can see the buyers took over, and we had that huge rally up. Took a break, got into trouble over here. You had buyers kept trying to come back in and push it back up, which they succeeded here, but then that's when the sellers just came in and flushed. Market just flushed. So this is so like your Apple trade. Like it's already above its old levels, and it's already above its old levels and sitting pretty, man. So you wanted to go back and try to test this high at 183, and that's where it's trying to get to, man. It's up $1.31. It had a dividend a day or yesterday. That's why Friday. So that's part of.
Who, Apple did?
Yeah, it looked like it gave a dividend now. That's what this little green down here at the bottom of my screen is.
Okay.
So it looks good, man. Affirm. You can see it's trying to look at that. You say it again?
I like it where it went down and hit that 8 rising 8.
On Apple?
On Apple, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Apple look good. Let me bring back the other chart in.
But it struggled at that 177 mark.
Yeah, that's natural. Let me see.
Okay, because that's gonna be about a third time hitting that area. If they don't get past that, I
don't know when I do this, my charts don't go back to what they normally were. So weird. All right, so let's go to Apple. So the 8 moving average. Let me clear all this stuff off. Yeah, so it came back to the 8. It's on the 8. You really needed to get. Oh, this is the Qs. We already talked about the Qs. We need the Qs back above 370 to get confirmation. You would like the Qs to get there because that confirms kind of what Apple's going to do. But Apple been kind of a mind on his own and doing his own thing. But right back to the 8, beautiful move, and then the push back up. All right.
Yeah, so, that's kind of okay.
That's what you're looking for, and then you want this 20 to turn with it. You got your RSI turning up. Now this, remember the DMI is a lagging indicator, even though I put it on an 8 instead of a 14 to kind of speed it up a little bit. To kind of kiss it. So the strength is not.
Yeah, it's not there either.
It's not there yet, but remember that's lagging. That can come in later on this afternoon. But your RSI is a right now indicator, which is telling you there is a little strength right off our 8, right near the 20. So it came back near that. So now you can get your move back up here, man, that 182 area. Break this 175, 176 area and keep it moving, which is the same area from here. So all it did was fail. It failed.
Okay, that's about what is that?
176 to 177, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If that 20 is kind of flat down, if it gets that 20 start pointing up, the thing may jump. But I think you're right. I think it depends on what the Qs does too.
Yeah, you need those Qs behind it right now, man. That tech sector got to come in. What you getting we getting some strength there. I mean, it's up 230 today. If the market can hold this afternoon, we might have some good signs of stuff going forward. Look, I mean, this is I don't know what this is. I done clicked on something. Thought I was clicking on the spot. SPT. I don't think I ever even traded this stock. looked at this stock before, but this stock was at 142. And guys, this is something we need to put on. Let me just check the options on these things. SPT.
Yeah. You think I should put my stop at the last candle open like 171, 768, or should I tighten it up? I guess I do that at the end of the day.
Yeah, do it at the end of the day. But you got you.
Yeah, I'm at 25. I mean, I'm March. I think I got 25 days.
I mean, you could put it at the 20, 169, the low of this green candle. I mean, shoot, you talking about half of this candle. If you don't want to risk that much at all, just put it below the low of today or the low of yesterday or Friday, which is 170.
That's what I think I may do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kick you out. I mean, if it go from 173 down to 170, then yeah, it's something else going on with the market.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you probably want to get out and then just regroup and get back in at another time. Affirm, it's up $6 out. This stock is taking off, man.
Which one?
Affirm. This is
wow.
Yeah, this is looking good. 130 is breaking out.
Oh man.
Yeah, this stock is rolling. Let me put Apple on a 130. See, Apple, it's got its strength. Again, that weakness on the 80X concerns me. But if it can gain some strength, it is bouncing off the 8 and 20. It look like our bands are setting up a squeeze. So it might dance around for a couple of days before exploding up out of there. What it's starting to look like.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's me. Like I said, the strength ain't there in that 167, 176, 177 mark.
Yeah.
If they don't go up there and break that one more time, I'm like, about to give Apple a little more time.
The problem is this right here, these Qs. Yeah, the Q's got the same strength indicator as the Apple. Is nothing there.
Okay.
But you at your 80 or 20 is what we want. RSI is above 50. So it's right on that neutral to strong area, man. We just need some buying to come in. If we don't get the buying, man, then we might have to start looking at some puts again. Off of these areas.
That makes sense.
Look at this S&P right on the 200 on the 130. This is the first session. It's right at the 20 and holding. Bullish on the RSI, weak on the ADX. So yeah, this is something that we're gonna keep an eye on. That this afternoon will be more ideal to buy. Now, if you were day trading, like your AMD and the Nvidias were great day trades today.
You ain't lying. No, like man, I could have jumped up and made about $2 off that and got out. That's what I was thinking about doing too.
Right. Yeah.
I just didn't click the button. I didn't get in here fast enough.
CrowdStrike is looking good, coming back around. This is starting to gain and turn. So that looks pretty good, man. That's another one. CrowdStrike actually is looking good for a good swing. But we're going to have to get on this afternoon, man, or this evening and try to look at this because it's some this afternoon before the market closed. Excuse me.
Everything is right there at the decision point, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to kind of see what this market does. I believe it's going to try to break up, man, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. SC looking good, $2 up. Roku, all this stuff is trying to turn, but see, Roku is not as see, it hasn't broke the 20 on the daily yet. SE,
okay.
SE has.
But that's one to put on there though. It's
getting there.
20, man.
Yeah, there's gonna be some good trades. Now, this is one that I was looking at last week, and it's up $20 this week. Gosh.
Really?
It gapped up.
Which one is that?
Snow. I was looking at this on Friday, man. At the end of the day.
But see, it's scary because it's right there at that darn 20.
Yeah.
On Friday. But that's a strong candle right there, though.
Yeah. See, this 130 was looking good. That's why I like it.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Then it gapped today. Gosh, missed that one. Ain't nothing you can do about it if you miss it.
That's it. There ain't really nothing you can do. Like you said, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Just look for the next one, man. Look for the next one. I mean, We had it.
God.
25.
Yeah, you was on top of that.
Dang it, man. Snow, but I mean, five below. We talked about this. This is trying to get back into the strength range. It's about a 20 and 8, but I don't know why I don't have the strength in it. So it's just something to sit tight on and keep my eye on, keep on a watch list till we get those confirmations of strength.
What's going on?
What's up, brother? That
What's up,
AMD,
what's up?
that AMD NVIDIA, it hit hard, man.
Yeah, I'm still in it though. I'm in 126 call for this Friday, so I'm gonna hold it.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah.
Market not giving a lot of strength, man, but
NVIDIA and AMD coin ripped.
coin rip. Yep. Yeah, that's because of
What
Bitcoin.
else?
Bitcoin
the
is,
QQQs too. It's retesting that 360 area they were saying. So
yeah, that's what me and Cecil were just looking at. We really need this thing to break up, man. To really get a real good rally in this market, we need it back above 370. But
yeah,
it got a chance to rip up there, man. We just
Tesla ripped too. Did y'all see that?
No, well, I know.
You know how that's right.
Yeah, I know how that go. Yeah, it ripped up.
I think AMD and NVIDIA is gonna go crazy though this week. I think so, man.
Cecil almost bought before we got on. He almost bought
Yeah.
AMD. AMD is definitely primed to go. NVIDIA is
Higher.
getting there, man. It's definitely primed to go. 20 and 8 is crossed. ADX is gaining a little strength on that green, and RSI is just crossing 50 today. So it's definitely some buying power coming into this thing, man.
What about Apple? What's your suggestions on that?
We was just talking about Apple, man. We need
Yeah.
Apple got that strong resistance, man. It's basically sideways right now, man. It don't have the strength that we want. It's there and it can break out, but this thing could trade sideways for a couple of days, up and down between that 176, 173. You just don't want it to go back below 170, man. But once it break out again, man, it's going above as high at 183.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. I know one thing. Another one y'all should look at. Now I'm gonna play it, but I know you ain't supposed to. But I think I'm just gonna take a chance on it. I'm gonna play Peloton for this Friday. I think that thing will go crazy if they announce a partnership with Amazon or Nike on their earnings call. This thing is gonna shoot through the moon.
Well,
Peloton.
it's already up $5 a day though.
That was from Friday.
No, that's from today. That's from the news. What I'm telling you is the news is out already, so it's a good chance that it won't pop. The news of the partner.
Oh, wow.
Well, if they make it official, it's gonna pop.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe not. Every stock is different when it comes to those announcements. It all depends what is announced.
Yeah,
so, the news, the rumor is out, and that's why it's up $5, and it might roll all week. So if you want to buy it now, buy it all now. Buy it before the news come out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You would buy it now.
Wow.
Yeah. So when the news come out, whether it's gonna pop or not, you in it already. But it might roll all week just because of the news, and then when the news is announced, it'll sell off or it won't go nowhere.
Yeah, true.
PTNON. Like these options exploded up in price, man.
Yeah, it was expensive. I was trying to buy this morning, and then they changed on me real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you go out, man. You can go out. I mean, if you want to speculate on it, I mean, you going out to a 40. You can buy it for $1.60 3 weeks out from now. And if it's gonna go, it's gonna go. That $1 gonna turn into some nice money.
Oh, that's how much that option is for 40.
The February 25th, the 40 is $1.60. Yeah,
that's it.
That's it. You go out to March 18th, the 40 is only $224. I mean, it's got a 30-cent delta. Where if we're gonna be way out of the money like that, we want at least a 30-cent delta. That's not bad.
Well, say that one again, Reggie.
The March 18th 40.
March 18th 40.
Yeah.
Y'all thinking it may hit 40? What is it? PT? I'm gonna look it on the big screen.
PTOE.
We only need 10 points.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets the news, I mean, you talking about a stock that was at, I mean, it was at 150, right?
See. The highest was, let's see.
This
52-week high was 155.
171 just last year, January.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, man. So I mean, for it to get to 40 on some news that, I mean, they're a solid company as far as financial. That's why Amazon and Nike looking at them. I mean, for the company to, I mean, for these two to look into it, I mean, it's definitely potential for this thing to rally up. I can tell you on
Yeah,
this.
hey, I'm actually about to do that one, Reggie, for March because that'll give me a lot of time.
Yeah, you're allowed the news to work now. If it don't
Just get out.
happen, man, yeah, you're gonna get out because this monthly chart tell you that this thing going lower.
BA is crossing 210.
BA,
Mm-hmm.
Boeing.
Ooh, AMD is rolling. Let's go. Let's go.
AMD.
Oh, it's rolling, man. I
Oh,
mean, I said, man, I'd have been up $2 already on that one.
let's go, baby.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's solid on this 130 too, man. That thing is strong. 130.
Yeah, that was a good one right there. That was probably the best one I was looking at this morning. Like, man, I said that's the best one right now. That thing was rolling. It looked good.
Man, I should have played a put on Facebook. It was at 238 this morning. They down to 231.
It's still gonna be a dog with fleas right now. But as it
Yeah.
gets lower, you know, people trying to buy it right now. They need to wait. But you see how
Yeah.
far it's extended outside these bands, and I wait from the 20 and 8. It's about time to start buying it eventually. I mean, I wouldn't, and our thinking I wouldn't buy it. If you're a longer term investor, then yeah, you need to look into this because this
So
thing.
you think?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Y'all think Peloton's a good one? Low risk. It seemed like it's low risk with a high ceiling on it.
Well, I'll put it like this, like what Reggie was saying, because I've been watching this stock even before all the craziness. I've been watching it probably since like end of last year. Like it was going down eventually because they couldn't come up with new products or whatever. And, you know, the gyms are starting to open back up. So they, you know, the pandemic prices were going down. But I'm going to tell you this, if Amazon purchased them and then, or Nike, that's going to be huge. It's going to have a quick 10-point swing, I would say. I know the news is out there, but I mean, I'm just looking at it as far as like the tech side of it.
Well, what can happen is that if it did get bought, the short sellers that's been in this thing from 171 will start selling out of this thing and potentially could make this price rise a lot faster. So I mean, this is a good risk. Let me just say it like that. I mean, it's a risk because what if it don't happen? Then this thing will sell off again. But I can tell you, man, this thing is if all those things come into play, there's a good chance that this thing skyrockets, man. There's a chance that it can. Let's just say that.
Do you think it bounces? I mean, not bounces. Do you think it drops some more before should I get in right now, looking based on the chart?
If the news settles down on this, it could drop back down. Matter of fact, it's dropping a little bit now, but it definitely can drop back down if the news don't kick back in like we want it to. If it like die down, you don't hear much about Amazon and Nike right now. It could die down and then it pick right back up again once the news rev up. So you can wait. I mean, every move takes a break. So like this thing is extended. It's coming back down. It'll give you an opportunity to get into it.
Okay.
But this is not a bad price.
That's what I was about to say. That's really not a bad price when you think about it.
2850 is like, that's the area. I mean, if it come back, it probably come back to that area because this is where people last time bought the highest they bought. Now that a gap above that, I mean, Windows, we always like Windows to go in the direction of Windows. So if you go to our 15-minute, this is the best way to do it. We trading back inside the bands. That's what you wanted to do. And then you can go back. So there go our 28 line. That's actually happened to be where the 8 is sitting at right now. So that's a good sign. So it could trade back another $1. And
who is this? Peloton?
This Peloton. Yep. So you can see our 2 minute is on a little bit of a. I mean, I was trying to get the 5 minute first, but let me see. 5 minutes.
So basically, what you're saying, if they go, where it's looking on here, if we keep staying our premise, a great buy would be if it went back to 28. That would be a great risk.
Anywhere between 28, 29 would be ideal. I think it can get there. I think it can get there over the next hour or two. Ooh, excuse me.
Yo, AMD just had a good pullback season if you're trying to get in.
So the best way to do this, like look at these 15-minute, 5-minute charts, man. Really not on, but this is ideal, man. If you can get these pullbacks on these 5 minutes. So let's say AMD pulls back to 125, which is very possible right now. It's gonna bounce and be back up by the end of the day. Dang, it's not a good chart. Shoot, 2-day, 5 minutes. So you can see it pulling back. If it can pull back to 125, which happens to be on a 5-minute where the 20 is, that'd be ideal. That's also right here, where the old support level, resistance level was. That'd be another good opportunity to add to your trade or buy more somewhere in that range. It don't have to get there because it might not break this 8.
Yeah, that's true.
It might just
That's not look.
So
that's a good looking stock, man.
Yeah, we go to our 2-minute. You see it already broke at 20 right here. So this is a good, you definitely have some profit taking. Look at the volume bars. You have profit taking from the move up. People taking profit now. So all it's going to do is settle back down in this 125 to 126 area, which is doing now. And people will start to buy it again and push this thing back higher.
Yeah. Peloton, I'm jumping now, but Peloton got earnings tomorrow after market, don't they?
They do? Oh,
yeah.
That will play a major role too, because
that's what I was saying. I said I'm on. That's a lotto play for me, man. Like I missed out on that Facebook earnings. I mean, it's if you're gonna risk 150 to make some, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
man,
that's how I look at it.
Yeah, at this point, that changes the dynamics of the earnings call because you have this Amazon Nike thing, and that's going to be the major focus, no matter what the financials look like. Now, if their financials are good, it's going to make this thing go higher just on the earnings call alone. Then you add the Amazon piece in. It's definitely worth a shot. It's definitely worth a shot.
That's worth a shot to play this week. Were you saying?
You want to play?
I'm gonna go further out just so I don't lose so much value on my contract if it's, if it goes the opposite direction.
Well, you want to give it an opportunity to come back because you're gonna get killed on the option regardless. Right. So it's worth a shot, but you got to get when they report in the morning or tomorrow afternoon.
No, that's after the market.
Oh, okay. So you can get in tomorrow actually, or just after. Yeah, you got time.
Yeah, I think I'll wait till tomorrow and see.
Or does that mean hold it steady, man?
If this thing drops down, consolidate it. Yeah, you can definitely look at this thing later on, man.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, if it's at 35 cent at $35 right now, that's $160. That ain't bad for. I mean,
for this week,
risking this week. Yeah, you risking this week. Yeah. But I don't know if I want to do that.
Nah, you don't want to risk this.
Nah.
With this news, man, that's the catalyst with the news, man. It's the news that's gonna.
Now look, they got a $38 call for 170 for February 25th.
Yeah, that's not bad either. That's not bad.
But the Delta's at 30, so I mean,
it'll sprint to 38 if Nike, if that comes in, Nike, well, you think it would anyway, but you never know. It'll sprint if Nike and Amazon come in.
Mm-hmm. See, the market. My thing is the market is just not giving us the strength that we need, man. It's not giving it to us, man. We're gonna have to see what happens this afternoon. But I'm a little worried about this market, man. It's just not breaking these areas.
Well, you're right, Reg. I mean, the keys, it's like it's heading back down. I mean, it's got a good base at 350, but yeah, boy, it's right there in that gap. It ain't looking good.
Look at the keys about to go back into the red. It was just up $3.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's why AMD is selling off. That's why you get that 125. There you go. Yeah, 125.
You're selling off now. Yeah, I got the 126 call till Friday. Should I hold it, Reggie?
Yeah, let's see if this thing bounces, man. I expect a bounce this afternoon, man. I think this thing could go to 125 and bounce. I can't see it. It's all up on the market.
The chart is good.
Yeah, the chart is good. It's the market, man. It's the overall pressure of the market.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what's coming in. What's coming in that's good for the market this week? I mean, I know Disney reporting, but
Well, as far as earnings, I think all the big boys are out now. So
Yeah.
it's really nothing that's gonna really move the market. All right. Oh, the Fed did this thing last week. See, they're going AMD bouncing off that 125 area.
I'm all for it, baby. I need it. I'm gonna hold it. Something tell me it's gonna go higher. It might hit 130 by the end of the week.
Yeah, see, buyers starting to
That's a
come
good-
in at 125. This would be a good another buying area to add to your stock. I mean, even if you bought one at 125, I mean, right now you can put your stop on the 125 and see what happens.
AMD is just a good looking stock, man.
Let me see. 5 minute. It's right off our line, right off the 20. It's holding. This is a 5 minute chart we're looking at. So you can see our RSI, ADX, it's pointing down a little bit because the markets, but they still all in bullish range and bullish areas. And I got the S&P and Dow both in the red now.
Yeah.
Come on, AMD. Hold it together, baby.
You might even get a little better pullback on AMD.
Oh, what did you say, Caesar?
So you might get it. It may, with the market doing that, it may come like stay at that 125 for a little bit.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
It's holding. The video dropped like
Yeah.
3 points, but AMD is holding.
Yeah, that's what it's holding well.
So I'm not gonna panic, so I'm just gonna hold it.
No, you got nothing to panic about. It's doing a natural
No,
thing.
yeah. Yeah, you're in good shape.
This Peloton already, it's looking more and more delightful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, just go out and sit on it. Okay, so it's trading at the 28 area, which is good. I mean, 29. It looks like it's gonna hold there and just kind of just dance around. So, yeah, there you go. Look at that pullback on that. Right, it went right to the bottom, Bollinger. And it's
All right,
trying
I'm gonna do a
to turn up
$36 call in for February 25th.
I mean, that's a good pullback. Look, it went down from 32 all the way down to 29. There it is. That's what we talked about. It was hoping to get to
so that's what I'm
28.
saying. Like, so I'm about to get in, man. Don't tell me what a good time. 2:30.
You say you do it February 20. I got February 25th.
February 25th for 221. It's a $36
you doing
call.
38, 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, remember, this is a speculative play. It's not so much technical.
Yeah, this
play.
is.
It's more spectacle than anything because it's all based on news. But they're gonna have news tomorrow, and you got this other news that's powerful. I mean, the most powerful company in the world talking about buying you, and then Nike. You know, Nike is Nike, man. Nike has got billions.
No, that's true.
I'm about to look up something real quick. Hold on.
In fact, you could say that. Yeah, spaces that they in, they probably the leaders of both. I mean, Nike they got increased competition, but Nike is still the king.
Yep, AMD bounced nicely at the 125.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, look at that 126. That's beautiful.
Dang, finally, man. Sheesh.
That's how it worked. Though.
Which one did?
AMD. There it is. Look at that. That's
yeah.
how it worked, man. That's why that first hour.
Oh my gosh.
This is a perfect example of how the first half an hour is a lot of day trading. I mean, you could get in early and make some money, but then if you miss it, you always got opportunity later after the pullback. You just have to be patient, man. That's the hardest part is just sitting, being patient. Like this is a beautiful. Even if you want to day trade again, this is that 125, or you'd be up $1.30 right now. You'd be out of this trade if you day trade.
Man, I think what did AMD open at 123?
Yep.
I was getting in at 123, dog. 123.
I
seen it on the bit early. I said, God, man, I could have day trade, got back in that side.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I did. I bought hold on. Let me see if it filled.
Let's see what the
Go about
market
the
turn
30.
with it.
Huh?
I bought the 38 at
For
Peloton. Let's see what they do. Yeah.
How far did you go out?
February 25th.
Yeah, that's 2 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'll see what it does in this week.
And then AMD, the Qs.
They're back in the green, aren't they?
It's trying to put up on its 2 minute. Yeah, it's trying to get back above those areas, man. Come on, man. There it is.
So, all right, Reggie, let me ask you a question, bro.
It's bouncing off that bottom Bollinger.
Because it didn't fill my order, but I'm thinking, should I wait to the end of the day, anyways,
On
for
what?
Peloton? For Peloton.
The market is turning here, man. I think this thing might go back up. You can wait. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you. You might pay a 50 cent more, but it's not gonna hurt you, man. Because if it closed at 40, if it closed at 32, buy the 42 instead of the 40.
No, I'm looking between the $36 car and the $37 car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
for March 4th.
Okay. It might cost you 50 cents more to $1, but Peloton ain't going too much higher today until the news come out tomorrow.
It's after the news.
Yeah, it's not gonna go too much higher, man. It already did its thing. It popped at 32, it pulled back. It's gonna dance around here between 28 and 30, 31 up in there. It's not going too much higher today, man. I would just, if you want to wait till this afternoon, see what happens.
Okay.
It could even pull back to that 28 mark that we talked about.
What about Apple?
Yeah.
I know that was super hard to trade.
Yeah, Apple was sideways, man. You want to get in there, you gotta wait. It gotta break this 173. Look, on this 5 minute, it's having issues at the 200, but longer term, let's go to the 130. You can see it's just sideways, just straight sideways. The top is 177. It needs to break. If it break 177, it's gonna take out that line up here, which is the 182 area. It's gonna eventually take that out.
I'm hoping they're building for that. If the keys turn, I hope it build. That's what it's sideways move for. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's trying to do it, man. It's just gaining strength, gaining pressure.
Amazon got a bull flag.
Yeah, it's working, man.
Hey, pull that up, Reggie. Can you identify that?
Apple is working on the bull flag, actually.
So yeah, show me what that looked like.
It's not a true bull flag yet, but so you have this here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see it real good, but basically,
okay, I got you.
You have the pole, and then you have the slight slant like a flag hanging off the pole, and so that's the bull flag. So you had a bull flag here, you could say. Over here, right here is a big one, and then you had the dip here, and then it popped right here. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a true bull flag. This might be, well, because of this big bar here. I don't like that big bar, but this right here is ideal. You said which one was working on the bull flag?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah.
No, Amazon don't have no bull flag. Amazon bull flag?
Yeah, that's
on an hour chart, maybe, or something.
I can't. Let me see. Hold on. At the retest of the non-EMA.
I don't see.
They don't really say what, but
I don't see a bull flag on Amazon.
Okay.
It must be on the intraday chart somewhere. It's got to be on some type of intraday chart that they're looking at.
Ooh, AMD, baby, let's go.
Yeah, but AMD is a great buy now.
Man, what?
But this is your typical bull flag. You could be at a draw the line, and then you'll have it coming down like this, making that flag pattern. And then it pops out.
And then it retests and it breaks out at that point, right?
Yeah, this is your breaking point. And usually you can measure the top of the flag and the bottom of the pole. It'll give you how much it probably gonna go in that direction. It gives you like a target. You can set a target.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what this thing gonna do, man.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna watch Peloton and AMD.
AMD pushing back strong. That's good. That's what we wanted to see. All right. Yeah, just keep an eye on them, man. See what the market doing. The market trying to bounce off that 20. That's what we wanted to see too. So let's see what happens, man. We get back on this afternoon around 3.
Okay.
15.
Perfect,
See
man.
what
How are you?
happens, man. All right,
All right,
fellas.
cool. All right, peace.
Yeah, I've already dealt with the kid. I suspended him. And he went home and told his mom I